Greetings everyone, Marcia Welbeck here. Welcome back to another Gran Turismo Sports video. This one is a Nations Cup race from last season in this beautiful Ferrari livery Red Bull Junior X 2014X, whatever it's called, car. It's a one-week event at the Dragon Trail Seaside. Now, this one is the of course, with the infamous chicane of death, or death chicane. This is my outlap and things you shouldn't do, including going to the death chicane 2x2, and I obviously crashed, trying to find a good position. And this is my first lap, proper lap.
What happened on that second
I
run?
spun. Simple as that.
So now, hopefully, third time lucky. This right now I'm in P19 of 19. The pressure was on, but the whole qualifying was 10 minutes. You get easily at least 2 laps, 2 clean laps, like out lap and then flying lap at least. So not too worried there. But still, after all that mistakes, kind of get a little bit nervous. But I crossed the line, P3, and that's where I stayed. Now, obviously, that qualifying didn't go too well, I would say. Ideally, you would want to build up your momentum into the race. Now, let's see. Pole position is Max Verstappen, and then in P3 it's me, Kimi Räikkönen. So this is a standing start with the 4-start check. So turning up my traction control to 1 and lights out and away we go. Now P2 actually gets a really good launch off the line, and I tucked into the slipstream of Max in front. Now 19 cars bearing down to turn 1. Everyone's trying to find position. He's spotting my braking zone and trying a late lunge. Tapped the car in front, got a bit oversteer, and now this is interesting. I got a 1-second penalty. Now I had 2 contacts there. The first one with the leader, and the second one I think with this spinning car there. I'm not sure where I got this penalty, but the upside is that I don't have to serve it right here on the first lap. I'm going to serve it the next lap, which is really good because I won't get swallowed by the pack. Instead, I can try to build the gap to the cars behind. Now, going through the S's, coming down to the bottom of the hill, late on the brakes, down the inside into P5. Now, the leaders are getting away, and I still got that penalty to deal with. So right now, I just need to tuck into the slipstream of the cars in front. Hopefully, by the time I serve the penalty, I won't lose too much ground. Out of the death chicane, just tap the outside wall. Have good defensive car behind is gaining on me. It's gaining. And into the final corner, a little bit later on the brakes, and parked on the middle, on the apex, and secure my 5th position. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit here to the end of straight, and down into the braking zone. I made the same mistake as I did at the start. Just tapped the car in front into a half spin, and I lost ground to the cars in front, lost a couple of positions, and also gave him a penalty, I think. And here he got punted and spun. That's a bit unfortunate for him. Let's see what happened here. this is from his perspective. He got tapped by me, lots of momentum, got himself a penalty. Well, actually, I gave him the penalty, so many apologies there. He's now attacking from by the Red Bull behind, and a little bit of shape of that right kink, and the Red Bull just decided to dive down the inside, tipped him into a spin. Moving forward into a lap later, lap 3, I caught up with the guys in front. This Red Bull just served the penalty for spinning out, I think, the car in front a lap earlier. And down the back straight down the hill. This time I'm just gonna leave a lot of space and into the braking zone, just driving wide a little bit, but out of the way. Get out of the way. P5 is mine. So now let's try to bridge the gap to the cars in front. And now 2 seconds behind, flying through the death chicane. Now this race is a 10 lap race. Mediums available. There is fuel consumption, there is tire wear, but not significant enough that needs a pit stop. So it's just a 10 lap straight dash to the finish line. That's not a lot of laps to now. Here I just outbraked myself, and I was 1 second behind and become 1.5 seconds. But a lap later I made up that mistake. I'm now firmly into the slipstream of the car in front, also setting a personal best sector there. Through the death chicane once again. Now you see under the slipstream I got a little bit oversteer on the exit because of the dirty air. Actually, with these high downforce car, that dirty air is really effective or significant. And up the final corner a little bit wide, I'm just gonna put my foot down, down the main straight, up the main straight, and tucked into the slipstream of P4 there. Now over the past few laps, I'm steadily gaining on him, trying to see where I'm better than him, and this first chicane is one of them. I'm generally gaining on the exit of this corner, and now I gained a position. Now P3 is just ahead, so I can still salvage a podium perhaps here. Leaders first and second are long gone, so there's no point trying to push to catch them and perhaps make a mistake. Now second to last lap, I actually made up a little bit on P3. He's also in the Ferrari livery. And on the exit of this chicane, I'm actually in the slipstream, as you can see here. I gained a lot on that first chicane once again. Coming to the top of the hill, he actually braked really early, and also ended up on the exit, and I just ran in the side of him. I'm just praying not to get a penalty there. I'm trying my best to avoid him. I actually didn't lift. To be fair, I think I helped him straighten up his car. Now let's see from his perspective. Now, coming to the top of the hill, he actually braked a little bit early, turned in a lot earlier, and then got a really bad exit onto the grass. Coming back on the track, I'm trying to avoid him. But anyway, on the final lap, I was 10 seconds behind the leader. But then all of a sudden the gap started coming right down. Now I'm not sure what happened. Gap to the leader was still 10 seconds, but gap to second place came down to 5 seconds. So this is what happened in the battle for the lead on the final lap. I think Max was a white car, was he? Just got bumped wide onto the chicane, and well, I hoped there would be some more action happening there, but they just decided decided to bring the car home, and so did I. So after all of the drama on the first lap and also in the qualifying, I actually finished where I started, back on the podium. A messy race, I would say. Not the smoothest I would have hoped. Without all that first lap mishaps, I could have gave the leaders something to think about. But they pulled away even though I'm in clean air. So this is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, staying till the end, and be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.